Comedian Theo Von was in no laughing mood when he grabbed a fan by the throat at a Nashville bar earlier this month, and we have the disturbing altercation on video. A man holding some birthday balloons goes up to Theo but doesn't back down after a quick back and forth, clearly antagonizing him. Theo looks like he wants to be left alone, and just seconds into the video, you see him wrap his right hand around the man's neck and firmly push him back. The This Past Weekend podcast host stares the victim, who is clearly shocked by being manhandled, down and gives him a piece of his mind before the video cuts off. And if there's any question about Theo's intentions, one eyewitness tells TMZ he used crushing force and was not playing around. However, a source with direct knowledge tells us the guy with the balloons was with a group of people who had repeatedly harassed the comedian. We're told they continued antagonizing Theo and used threatening language, saying they were trying to screw with him on camera. The altercation went down at the 1230 Club in Nashville on May 2nd, one day before Theo brought his stand-up tour Return of the Rat to Bridgestone Arena right across the street. TMZ spoke with the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department, who confirmed they responded to a misdemeanor assault complaint about the incident on May 4th. The investigation determined there will be no action taken concerning the complaint. In the aftermath of the incident, public opinion has been sharply divided. The video that captured the moment began circulating rapidly on social media platforms, leading to a deluge of commentary and speculation. Supporters of Theo Von argue that his actions were a natural reaction to ongoing harassment, a defensive measure taken in a moment of escalating pressure. Detractors, on the other hand, see his behavior as unbecoming of a public figure, especially one known for bringing humor and joy to his audience. As the debate continues to rage on, what remains undeniable is that the incident has sparked broader conversations about celebrity boundaries, mental health, and the cost of fame. As details continue to emerge, eyewitness accounts paint a more detailed picture of the night's events. Multiple patrons at the 1230 Club have come forward to confirm that the group harassing Theo had been following him throughout the venue. They reportedly made several attempts to provoke a reaction, including taking unsolicited videos, making loud and mocking comments, and physically getting too close for comfort. One patron described the situation as a ticking time bomb, suggesting that it was only a matter of time before things reached a boiling point. From their perspective, Theo's reaction, though intense, was perhaps inevitable under the circumstances. Despite the support Theo has received, there are also those within the comedy and entertainment industry who have expressed concern. Some of his peers have noted that while harassment is never acceptable, physical confrontation rarely ends well, especially when it is caught on camera. They worry that such actions could potentially tarnish Theo's otherwise well-earned reputation. A few have suggested that he might benefit from taking a step back, reassessing his approach to public interactions, and perhaps even seeking guidance or counseling to better manage future confrontations. Theo Von has never been a stranger to controversy. His career has been built on a foundation of unfiltered commentary, raw storytelling, and a willingness to delve into topics others might shy away from. His podcast, which reaches millions of listeners, often explores the complexities of life, trauma, and personal growth. It's part of what has made him such a compelling figure to so many. In light of that, some fans argue that this incident should be seen in context, not as a moment of failure, but as a human misstep from someone who has always been open about his flaws. One fan who attended the Nashville show following the incident reported that Theo seemed slightly more reserved than usual on stage. His energy, while still engaging, carried an undercurrent of tension. There were no direct references to the altercation, but subtle comments about personal boundaries, self-control, and being misunderstood led many to believe he was indirectly addressing the situation. Despite the undercurrent of controversy, the audience responded with overwhelming enthusiasm, cheering him on and showing their support. Social media, as always, became a battlefield for opinions. Hashtags supporting. Theo began trending, with thousands of users sharing their own experiences with celebrity harassment and public pressure. Stories surfaced from fans who had witnessed similar behavior at other shows, describing how some individuals go to great lengths to provoke celebrities for clout, often at the expense of the star's mental and emotional well-being. In these discussions, a recurring theme emerged: the idea that celebrities are human beings, deserving of the same respect and space as anyone else. Conversely, critics pointed to the broader issue of accountability. They argued that regardless of provocation, resorting to physicality is a line that should not be crossed. These critics emphasized that celebrities wield significant influence and must be held to a higher standard. Some even called for Theo to issue a formal apology or take some kind of public responsibility for his actions. Their argument was not rooted in malice, but in a desire to see public figures lead by example, especially when tensions run high. As the dust continues to settle, legal experts weighed in on the potential ramifications. While the police have closed their investigation, stating that no further action will be taken, the possibility of a civil suit remains. If the man involved decides to pursue legal action, Theo could find himself embroiled in a protracted legal battle. However, given the current evidence and the eyewitness testimonies supporting Theo's version of events, many believe that such a case would be difficult to win. Meanwhile, Theo's team has been working quietly behind the scenes. Sources close to the comedian say that he's taking time to reflect on the incident and that he's aware of the seriousness of the situation. They've also stated that while Theo regrets how things escalated, he stands by his decision to protect himself in the face of ongoing harassment. For now, they say, his focus remains on his tour, his podcast, and continuing to deliver the kind of content his fans have come to love. In the larger context of celebrity culture, Theo Von's altercation serves as a stark reminder of the challenges that come with fame. The expectations placed on public figures are immense, and the scrutiny they face is unrelenting. While many dream of the spotlight, few truly understand the toll it can take. Constant surveillance, lack of privacy, and the pressure to always be on can create a volatile mix, one that occasionally erupts in ways that are messy, emotional, and deeply human. This incident has also sparked important conversations about mental health and emotional regulation, especially among men. Theo has been vocal in the past about his struggles with anxiety, depression, and the long journey of self-discovery. For some, this moment highlights the importance of ongoing emotional work and the need for greater empathy. It's easy to judge a moment in isolation, but harder to understand the layers of personal history and psychological strain that lead to it. Among the general public, reactions continue to pour in. Some are writing think pieces about celebrity culture and the ethical boundaries of fan interactions. Others are sharing memes, jokes, and parodies, highlighting how quickly serious events can become entertainment fodder in the digital age. It's a strange paradox, a moment of vulnerability transformed into viral content, dissected and debated by millions who were never there. As the tour continues, many are watching Theo closely. Will he break his silence and address the incident head on? Or will he let it fade from public memory, buried beneath new content and new headlines? Only time will tell. What's clear, however, is that this moment will linger, at least for a while, as a reminder of the complexities of fame, the pitfalls of provocation, and the fragile balance between personal boundaries and public persona.